Cheers echoed in the main hall of the APEC 2025 summit held in Seoul, South Korea. World leaders, high-ranking officials, and influential figures from different countries sat in a dignified manner, looking forward to the historic moment that had just begun. But among such a diplomatic crowd, there was one unexpected and almost unbelievable incident. Cha Eunwoo, the big star of South Korea, was suddenly summoned to the stage by the president himself. No one expected that afternoon, in the middle of the most important economic forum in the Asia-Pacific region, an artist would become the center of world attention. Not because of his music or acting, but because of awards and gifts directly from the president of South Korea that stunned all eyes. The moment happened so quickly, but every second of it was clearly recorded in the memory of everyone present. As the president ascended to the podium and delivered his closing speech, he paused, looked at the lineup of special guests, and smiled slightly. There is someone who has made a great contribution not only to Korean culture, but also to the image of this country in the eyes of the world, the president said in a warm but meaningful tone. All eyes shifted. Some began to whisper, guessing who was meant. In that tense but electrifying atmosphere, the president continued, "Today, I would like to give a special award and gift to someone who has brought tremendous pride to our nation, Cha Eunwoo." Applause echoed. Cameras from different countries simultaneously panned towards the row where Cha Eunwoo was sitting. The man looked surprised. His eyes were rounded, his breath was held for a moment, and his left hand that was originally on his lap slowly rose to cover his lips, while on the big screen that shows his face in close up, there are clearly flashes of mixed emotions: disbelief, happiness, emotion, as well as nervousness. He stood up slowly, bowed deeply, then walked toward the stage amid the warm cheers of the standing guests giving long applause. The atmosphere of the room changes completely. Formal aura that is usually inherent in every APEC forum instantly changed into full of warmth and a sense of pride. Eunwoo stepped with a steady step, but his face still showed the humility that the public has always known. As he arrived on stage, the president smiled broadly and greeted him with a firm handshake, saying, "You have inspired millions of young people in Asia in your way. The world not only knows Korea from technology and economy, but also from faces like yourself, who carry the value of kindness, hard work, and sincerity." Shortly thereafter, a protocol staff member brought a gold-colored box with a white ribbon on it. The president took the box, then handed it directly to Eunwoo in front of all the guests. "This is not just a symbolic gift," the president said, "but a sign of appreciation from the state for the outstanding contribution of a young man who has preserved the image of the nation in the eyes of the world." Eunwoo lowered his head deeply, accepting the gift with both hands, and his eyes looked teary. He tried to smile, but his lips trembled. I didn't expect something like this to happen," he said in a low voice in front of the microphone. "I just try to give my best through what I love, my music, my art, and my work. But having this much recognition from the president, I really don't know what to say." Eunwoo's voice trembled, and among the thousands of spectators who watched, many shed tears. International television cameras captured the moment vividly, showing how the normally confident Korean star is now holding back tears amid the roar of unending applause. Several international media, such as Reuters and the BBC, immediately wrote flash news about the moment. Cha Eunwoo received special gift from South Korean president at APEC summit, wrote one foreign news portal. But in the Korean media itself, the news was met with much more emotion. The proud son of a nation, the president's gift to Cha Eunwoo who touched the world. The Korea Times wrote on its homepage a few hours later. Public comment also boomed on social media. The hashtags #ProudOfChaEunwoo and #APEC 2025 immediately became trending across digital platforms. Thousands of netizens from various countries wrote messages of emotion, saying they were proud to see how a young artist could become a symbol of friendship and peace across cultures. But even the big question arises, what does the gift consist of? Because although the box looks elegant and beautiful, the president does not reveal directly what is inside. After the event was over, Eunwoo was apparently taken to a closed room with several state staff and his management team. A few hours later, through the official broadcast of the Blue House, Korean presidential office, It was revealed that the prize contained a special gold medal designed by a Korean national artist, a symbol of recognition for the contribution of culture and soft power diplomacy that Eunwoo brought to the world stage. In addition to the medal, it also contained a personal letter from the president, which he said contained a profound message about the meaning of hard work and the responsibility of the younger generation to the future of the nation. Soon, as the news of the contents of the prize was revealed, the public was even more touched. Many wrote in the comments that the prize was not just a material award, but a form of love for the country to young people who selflessly strive to make their name. On social media, footage of Eunwoo looking down with tears in his eyes at the president was widely circulated, along with a caption calling it a moment of Korean pride. But behind that spotlight and splendor, there is a human side that is very touching. Upon returning backstage, Eunwoo seemed to sit quietly for a moment, hugging the gift box to his chest. A staffer who accompanied him said he shed tears silently for several minutes. "I really did not expect. I just want to work honestly. I never dreamed I'd get to this point," he told his manager. Even some staff members who have worked with him for a long time admitted that they cried because they knew how hard he had worked so far, from a busy schedule of filming, singing exercises, to rarely publicized social activities. The president himself, after the event, in a brief interview with reporters, said that the decision to give gifts to Cha Eunwoo was not a spontaneous thing. "We have long noticed how he uses his fame for positive things. He became an unofficial ambassador for Korea in the eyes of the world. When I heard how many young people abroad knew Korea because of him, I knew he deserved this award," the president said with a calm smile. The next day, the atmosphere in front of the hotel where Eunwoo was staying turned into a sea of flowers and congratulatory posters. Thousands of fans gathered, carrying banners reading, "We're proud of you, Cha Eunwoo. Dan, from love to APEC. You made us proud." Eunwoo, who had appeared on the balcony to wave his hand, was seen holding Haru back, covering his mouth with his hand and looking down deeply. In one of the viral photos, his eyes look red again, as if he still can't believe the award he just received. Not only the Korean people are proud, but also the leaders of other countries present at APEC gave praise. One official from Japan said that the moment was a perfect example of how culture can bridge politics. Even representatives from the United States had time to congratulate Eunwoo directly at the closed-door dinner, calling him a role model for young Asians. On the third day after the event, Cha Eunwoo finally wrote a long message on his personal social media account. "I do not know how to describe this feeling. When the president called my name, I thought it must be a mistake. But when I received the box and heard his words, I felt that all the hard work, all the sleepless nights, all the doubts that I had ever felt were not in vain. I'm just an artist trying to give a little light to others. But that day, I felt given a much greater light. Thank you for everything, especially for those of you who have always believed in me," he wrote. The post got millions of likes in just a few hours and was inundated with comments from fans around the world. Many wrote heartfelt messages, saying they felt they were witnessing history. "This is not just Eunwoo's moment. It's a moment for everyone who believes that good will always win," wrote one of the top comments. And some Korean universities, faculty, and students even discussed the moment in the context of cultural diplomacy. They considered that the tribute to Eunwoo was proof that Korean soft power was no longer just a strategy, but a national pride. When an artist can stand on equal footing with a world leader and get an award from the president, it shows how important culture is in modern diplomacy. One of the professors from Seoul National University said in an interview with KBS,